Episode 85. Day 88. This could very well be the last episode of the extra episodes for the Atelier. Maybe. We're gonna at least complete the message, the first message. The message that's put together by completing all the puzzle boxes. Only 3 more rooms there. Then there's a secondary message, which I assume is a message. From all those different letters in the paintings, the sketches in each room, which I've barely begun to put together, and I'm not even confident on a lot of them. I guess we'll find out if this is the last episode or not. Well, probably not the last episode. There's still more to this game, right? Derivative blocks and everything. Whenever that's coming out. Before we start the day in the Atelier, with our last blessing of the monk, I guess, I would like to look around to see if we can get more steps, just in case we do end up needing it. There's only 3 more rooms we have to do for the main message, but if we have to wander around the Atelier trying to puzzle things out, or if I do that before I give up and look at the wiki, then I guess I might benefit from having some steps, primarily the nurse's station. Let's actually try to get some, either the nurse's station through here. Oh no. My stick got even worse. It's not only drifting now, it's... drifting way more reliably now. I mean, reliably. Like I wanted to drift. And it's just drifting more annoyingly now. But it's also not moving as much forward. Like it's slowing down, as if I'm at this walking speed. Whenever I'm tilting the stick fully, it sometimes just does the walk instead of the run. Or the faster walk. Thought I fixed this in between episodes. I guess I didn't. Great way to start off this episode. It was perfectly serviceable last time, but it got even worse. I don't have like a second controller around. Not really. Okay, hopefully that's... Nope, that's actually pretty bad. Yeah, we're not even moving here, we're just barely walking, and that's full tilt. I guess we have the run button. I'll just deal with it. If it gets way too bad, then I can just, pause the episode, I guess. I'll probably have to pause the episode when I look at the wiki anyway. Maybe I can try fixing the controller when I do that. The goal here is to get the nurse's station. It's like the big thing. Barring that, we'll get some dice to reroll some other things. I mean, there are steps here, but we can't really use it. Well, there's the kitchen. Should I pass this up when I still have all these redraws? I guess the nurse's station is all we really care about. We can get like the kitchen some other way, if we really care about it. Okay, no nurse's station. Then now what we're gonna do is use these dice to try to get still the nurse's station, but we will take the kitchen if we see it. If it's the nurse's station, then we'll want it to be one of these rooms near the entrance hall. Ideally this one, but this one is also pretty close. We'll take the bacon and eggs for 3 steps. Anything that gives us steps at this point. Are there any easy steps from here? Just give us this for the more gems, but we won't spend our redraws here. We'll spend our redraws in the front room. And see if we can't get that nurse's station. Or the kitchen. Passageway. I guess we'll take this for 2 more re-rolls, I guess. But we're not going to go too far into the house. We can also spend our key on this, I guess. Not that this helps. I mean, I guess there could have been dice in here. Okay. 1 more redraw. It goes to the edge at least. We won't go beyond rank 3. No good. At least this is free to walk into. I don't think I've ever seen this chest spawn here. Like in that location. Oh hey, this is like the only time we've gotten this, the bedroom closet. We're kind of done with the house, so... Oh, hang on. We can at least get to rank 5 with that. That's like 10 steps if we need it. Although it would be faster to get to rank 5 through just going to, like, the normal house rather than using the keycard to get through the foundation. Did I grab everything? No, the compass. It's not a waste to get this because this bedroom is 3 steps. Could you, like, get a hall of mirrors and get a second bedroom and draft these next to each other for infinite steps? Like 2 bedrooms. Just get +2 steps walking between bedrooms every time. Okay, so this will be the last thing we check over here. By the way, storage block's still not purchasable, just checking. Coming soon, indeed. Soon is relative. I don't have a shovel to, like, open up the dig spots for turnips, so I guess it'll just be the East Wing Hall. Now let's just get to rank 5 and get those 10 steps back. We have like 1 more dice, but 1 more die. I guess we'll use it now. No, wait, the bunk room would have given us something, because we have 2 green rooms. Whatever. We still want to reach rank 5. 3 steps. Even though we wasted steps to get here. Boudoir. I guess it's faster to leave through the foundation. Okay. Didn't need any of this stuff, not really. I guess all we did was gain 4 steps, which we're going to lose promptly. What a waste of time. Well, actually, I can check like 2 more doors before we leave if they give us steps. Did I not? I didn't grab the damn lunchbox. I can't believe this. I feel like it's going to be a waste to actually go back and grab the lunchbox, though. could be steps here. I don't know. I keep on saying there could be steps here, it feels like there hasn't been. Like the way the math works out, we're not really getting that much constellations because most of it is being sucked up by the inkwell. Sort of. Okay, last door, and we're leaving. While we're leaving, I'll try to do the math to see if the lunchbox would actually give us a net gain if I went back and grabbed it. Well, hang on. If we're calling this dead ends now. Kitchen is not a dead end. That secret passage is. We have the keys, but it could make more sense to do... I don't know. Maybe we can reach the highest rank right now and get the dinner. Well, there's the nurse's station. I guess it's next to the foundation. How many steps would that take to get back to? I don't hate this. That's kind of far away. No secret passage. I should have just taken the nurse's station. How many of these stars do we have? 63. I'll spend a little bit. A little bit, I say. Well, this only doubles our gems, it doesn't give us steps. Usually bedrooms give us steps. This only works after we draft things after creating the dormitory. We haven't even made any yet. The compass rooms. God, I'm wasting a lot here. I'm just trying to get the secret passage. Can't believe this. What a waste. What a waste. Sunk cost and all that. We won't go below 50 though. Okay, fine, we'll take it. Oh right, I should have gotten the dice first before doing all the reroll stuff. Oops. Oh, I'm playing the day like normal. I should be over in the atelier. I just want to get steps, and I told myself I wouldn't go past rank 3 and yet I did. Let's do this one. Now hopefully we get the secret passage. What a waste. I just wanted to get the kitchen before we left. Is that too much to ask for? I guess it was. No, it doesn't matter if we get the secret passage now. Anything that would give us something to work with. I mean, nothing really gives us steps. There aren't any... Chamber of Mirrors? Not really. Yeah, nothing here helps. Okay. Kind of a waste. Kind of a waste. Let's get on with the actual episode. If I recall, this was only 5 steps or something. That's 1. And over here would be 2. Then 3. And going up here doesn't cost anything, right? Yeah. Going in would be 4, and then into the dining room would be 5. So if we went in and grabbed the lunchbox and went all the way back to the foundation to trigger the effect, that'd just be a net gain of 0 for 10 steps. Then we'd have to like leave again, which I guess is still the net gain of 0. Okay, we'll just check, because I don't remember, since it would be a net gain of 0. Wait, did I? Oh, did it trigger the effect of the lunchbox already? I did grab it. Oops. Okay, I was going to check if it would trigger the effect if I reached rank 5 and then came back and grabbed it, and we'd be allowed to eat it even though we're still in rank 1. But I guess I just wasted some steps there. Okay. Oh, that's right, the secret passage was removed from the... yeah, from the drafting pool because of the atelier. That's the point. And here I was going for that. Okay, an abysmal start to the day. Let's go solve some puzzle boxes. According to my list, we only need 3 on rank 3. Rank 1, 2, and 3, starting from here. This way is north. Ah, the dining room, as if taunting me. An orange and a field. A barn. Tangerine. Fruit. Orange. Mandarin? Is a mandarin like an orange? I don't actually remember. But then what's this other thing? Crop, farm, field, agriculture, I don't know, barn, orange, orange and range, home on the range, so I think that would be an O. O. Okay, and suitably we got 4 oranges. We can't change any of these oranges, so they're just tiles that we have to move around. We don't interact with their ability, unless we somehow use the orange ability of the middle tile to alter the blue, which I guess we could. Easy. Right. Alright. Writing down LIGHT. On to the next. And so, once again, this way is north. Can't look through this, and yet we can see the sky, funnily enough. Okay, so this is the shoelace, or the lace, or whatever. And here's the spear. Lace. I don't know what this would be other than a lace. Tie. Knot. Not a knot. Not really. Lace. No clue. Can we like play around with this? I guess not. These rooms aren't really functional. 4 blues. We have 4 blues on the board, but they can act as black, green, or purple. None of these change colors though. These are dead white. Purple goes down, black goes across, green flips. And the only thing that we can make act as something else would be, well, I guess we can't get the green in the middle unless we somehow mess around with the blue as a purple. But we can get the purple in the middle. We can do this and have 2 blues down here, and also have a blue up there. We want to get this blue out of the middle, basically. So to do that, let's put it over here, and then flip. No wait. We want it in the middle, but we can still do that. There, now we have the option for that. So flip this across. Get the gray below that, or below there on the left side. There. And move this down, flip it up, and move this across. In. I-N. Still don't know about this. Sharp, lace, point, no clue. Wait, hang on. Where am I? Crap. I think it was actually over that way. Gonna have to check back in the front to get my bearings. This does look like, yeah, that's the entrance hall. So 2, 3. And the last room. Cog and corn. Cog and cob? Cog, corn, gear and ear of corn. So this is a G. We almost got this full row, it was just that last room. Looking at the letters that I have gotten, I've barely gotten any full rows. The only full row that I sort of got was the bottom one, B-L-E-S-T. But I had a question mark next to one of them, and looking at it, I'm pretty sure maybe at least 1 or 2 of them were wrong, because the rest of these, even though they're not complete, some of them look like they should be complete 5-letter words or something. I have F-O-R-G for forge maybe, and then C-R-E-S maybe for crest. This row has A-M-O, that room which we didn't get, and G here. And I'm pretty sure that should be an N for among. So something was wrong with my lettering in at least a few rooms, I think. Okay, we've got white. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that I found in the finale that I thought was impossible, because I didn't understand how the white works with the blue. But now I do. Oh. Well, I understand how it works. I just need to actually, figure it out. Not what I wanted. Ah, right, the center has to be white. Trying to... No, wait, that's not what I wanted. To do that, yeah. So now... No, wait. It'd actually be hard to get the white in the center. As a first step, I want the white in the center and a lot of gray surrounding the blue, so I can turn the grays into blues. It's gonna be hard to do that though without the white. Well, if the white's in the center, it's gonna be hard to get grays into blues. We need them like all in a row. Just reset. If we, for example, have this center as white, we'd want a gray here so that these three would be in a row, and we could play around with some blue that way. This kind of works. There, one more blue on the board. And 4 blues. Now we just gotta do that. There we go. The impossible thing was solved. The thing that I thought was impossible. Fitting that I did that last, I guess. Shadows. And with that, our message is complete. I've been reading it somewhat in between these last few episodes, but was purposefully avoiding the full message, like fully digesting the full message until I got the full thing here. So here we go. Through lantern light in sketches, cast a tint of truth. To find our paths a hue of wisdom to throw or to turn us right a shade of rain. To pass the light through lantern light, in shadows past we seek, what's left of the lies we cast. It's kind of a run-on sentence with no punctuation, but it kind of makes sense. I feel like I may have had some letters or had some words in the wrong places. Specifically this part, turn us right a shade of rain, to pass the light through lantern light, in shadows past, etc., etc. It's not very clean. You know, I thought after I completed this message, because obviously it has to do with all this stuff, these lanterns and their lights, I thought it would begin to be able to solve, or be able to begin to solve some kind of pass-through here or something. But this sentence is so hard to read, even though I completed it. It's just hard to make sense of. Through lantern light in sketches, and write these sketches. So like these sketches are part of this puzzle. We have to like combine that message, I guess. Through lantern light in sketches, cast a tint of truth. Through lantern light in sketches, cast a tint of truth. To find our paths, a hue of wisdom to turn us right, a shade of rain. To pass the light through lantern light, in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Okay. All I'm really getting out of this isn't really a full pass or whatever, just that I actually am going to need the full message here from the other thing. So looking at my page here, even though I have like most of these letters written down, like I have at the top row, rank 9, blank HEVC, then following that, blank 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 NG, then blank L blank N, asterisk blank, then FORG blank, maybe Forge, then B blank blank ON, maybe Baron, then CRES blank, maybe Crest, like Baron Crest, Forge Baron Crest among, yeah, the next row would be AMO blank G, I think that would be N. Then these two rows, which I was confused by because I'm not sure how they would spell anything, blank EWAM, then BLEST, and that last thing doesn't spell anything, I'm pretty sure. Got some letters wrong there. Even though I seemed like I was confident writing them down. So rather than go back to each one of these, I'm going to actually try to find on the wiki what the actual letter messages were. Considering I found a lot of these, but couldn't find the rest of them, I feel like it would be a waste of time to try to puzzle out all of those sketches. Well, I guess one of the things that I could do is, like for example, what was it? The one we were just doing now. This is rank 3. I'm not going to do this, but As an example, what I could do is look at this thing, the spear end, the other photo was the shoelace, and I would know that, based on my letters here, AMO blank G, this should be an N, right? But I don't know how N relates to the spear and the lace. But with that information, I could try to find some new words. Lace and spear and point. Point without the N is poet. That's not a word, but just as an example, that's something that I could do with this new information, this mostly completed page of letters. But I don't think I'd be able to do that very reasonably. I think I'd just get the letters wrong again, or assume some wrong letters. So we're going to look up blueprints, atelier sketches. And the first result is the atelier pass puzzle. The atelier pass puzzle is a puzzle in blueprints. It builds on, these ads, on many different puzzles from earlier in the game. A completed solution grid itself has many different interpretations. Interesting. To solve this puzzle, you should be familiar with the following elements: Moorish box, picture puzzle, still water puzzle, stop drifting. And from the atelier entered via the secret passage puzzle, the door leads to the Mount Holly blueprints, vast area made of early drafts of 45 rooms of the house, etc., etc. Hidden hue. Oh, hue means house in Eurasian, so it means hidden house. Very funny. It's a maze, etc., etc. Running shoes. Interesting. Okay, each room contains a Moorish box and a pair of paintings. Additionally, the gallery rough draft differs from its estate counterpart with 4 new words to guess. And no puzzle paintings. What the hell? The antechambers are placed by the vestibule rough draft, though it contains the central pedestal from the antechamber. The Moorish boxes are hardest in the game. Well, they're kind of like, there's more Moorish boxes here than the rest of the game, so it would probably contain the hardest. And I guess like it does like all the colors, as they're allowed to use all the colors since it's late in the game, so that just kind of precludes them as being the hardest. Okay, but we're skipping ahead to the secret section. What's the data? Expanded grid with room letters and Moorish words. That's what I'm looking for. Show. The stupid drift. Each room contains a Moorish box and a note inside with a single word. Solving the picture puzzle gives a letter for each room. The solution colors of each Moorish box are also relevant? What? I can't believe this. Here's what you get when you solve all Moorish boxes in picture pairs. Okay, can I like format my view of this? Damn. Crap. It's hard to read this on my phone. I'll just have to like scroll around a little bit. Just to confirm my first thing. Through lantern light in sketches. Yeah, we have that. Cast a tint of truth to find our pass a hue of wisdom to turn us right a shade of rain to pass the light through lantern light. In shadows past we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Okay, so I didn't get any of that wrong. That part was the easy part, just putting them in the right places. Making sure I didn't get lost and put them down in the wrong boxes. So I guess that is the grammatically correct quote-unquote sentence. Now the other thing, the letters, it seems like... I see, they give us the solution here on this wiki. So the solution that I was missing in the top left was trot, and the missing thing was the T for rot as the other thing. I guess the other picture I didn't recognize as being like a rotting fruit or something, I don't know. But it does spell out these. And then it would be... V-Y-I-N-G. I probably wouldn't have gotten that. Vying. And then following that, P-L-A-N-S. Okay. At least none of the letters that I got so far were wrong letters. I was just missing letters so far. Then F-O-R-G-E. Yep, it was forge like I thought. Then Baron, as I thought. Yup, crest, as expected, and among. And these last two. H-E-W-A-M. Really? H-E-W-A-M. What the hell? That's not a word, is it? Hewam? H-E-W-A-M. Well, I guess I didn't get any letters wrong there. And then this last one, B-L-E-S-T. Okay, I was right about that. So at least the ones that I got were all right. But these last two, Hewam and Blessed. So the full message, quote-unquote, is these vying plans, forge bearing crest, among Hewam Blessed. It kinda rhymes, crest and blessed, so I guess that's intentional. What does that mean, among Hewam Blessed, though? These vying plans, which I guess refer to these blueprints, because they're vying and their plans, they're blueprints, they vie to be the real thing, I guess. These vying plans forge Baron Crest, among Hewam Blessed. We know the Baron Crest, like the thing in the wine cellar, and the master bedroom, and some other places in the house. That was like used in the puzzle to get here, but I guess it's also maybe something else. Or maybe the Baron Crest is something else, I don't know. Well, we're gonna continue with the wiki here. There's a condensed grid with a room pass only, for whatever reason. I guess to navigate? A symbolic image with most information. We're gonna show that. Okay, this would have been easier to look at from my phone than this other stuff, but that's fine. It also has like all the lantern colors. That's a good image. Maybe I'll just like save that to my photos. If I really wanted to, I guess I could have like drawn out this map on my own, on my little paper here, but it would have been a mess. Can I save this? Why is this not working? I might just have to hold down on the image, but something weird about this, the way this works, it's not working. Whatever, I'll just take a screenshot. Okay, there. Saved to photos. And the messages. Oh right. There's also the message from the book over in the library. Let's reread that from the wiki here. A hidden hue. From prism pristine, 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. But one left hidden remains to be seen. Let's actually look at the photo that we just took a screenshot of, which has like all the lantern colors and everything. And compare that with this message. From prism pristine, 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, like shades of color, I guess. 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. I think what this means is there's going to be a pass with colors, with like a single color, a pass using a single color. Or at least 3 paths with single colors, and those 3 paths have 18 lanterns along the route. So like, for example, if we used red here, we could follow red lanterns without intersecting with other colors. And actually, can we do that? I'm looking at the map here. This is the first one, second, third, fourth. No, we reach a dead end with the red maps, the red colors. part of what makes this a problem, or what makes this a little bit complicated, is that it seems like maybe we could do a pass by going through the rooms, and like there are dead ends just with the way that this maze is laid out. I think this orange maybe could be a pass. Orange is usually like the hallway stuff, so it kind of makes sense that could be a pass. Like we follow this orange, and we couldn't pass this red. This orange leads to a dead end, but we could pass through this room, and there's an orange on the other side there, as an example. I'm not sure we'd have to like physically follow the pass ourselves, but maybe you just have to like play it as a game, like one of those games that's on the back of a cereal box. You sort of trace it out in your mind. Those mazes for kids. Just gonna count it out on this photo here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this seems intentional. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's actually 21 oranges, so there's like an orange pass from the start, not intersecting any of the other colors, and it leads all the way to the vestibule. I'm pretty sure that's intentional, and maybe there's a red pass too. It seems like these three colors, there are three colors from the vestibule, orange, red, and purple. Maybe those are the three color paths that intersect at a place or whatever. This would be like the place that they intersect at, I guess. Yeah, there's a red pass. 1, 2. I'm working backwards from the vestibule now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And actually that red pass that I thought was a dead end wasn't actually a dead end. We had to like go through a thing. Wait a second, how much was that? I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's 21 again. And the purple. Again from the vestibule working backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is 22. Count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, yeah. That one's different. I was going to say it was like maybe 18 plus 3. That could be where the 21 comes from. I'm not sure about these numberings anymore. From Prism Pristine, 3 pass convene. Prism Pristine. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. The one left hidden remains to be seen. These don't sum up to 18, these paths that I'm looking at here. And this one left hidden remained to be seen, I'm not sure. Looking at the map again, we had an orange pass, a red pass, and a purple pass. There's also the yellow lanterns and the green lanterns, but maybe those are just landmines. But these paths do seem intentional for beginning to end. Red, purple, and orange to the antechamber, the vestibule. Would I have to like walk those paths physically? Well, we know the paths exist. I guess I kind of see that part of the puzzle. We'll move on with the wiki here, because I think I would be stuck on what this information means and how this information relates to the sum of 18 and all of that. Okay, moving on to the solution section, show. A hidden hue riddle solution, the thing we were just talking about, I guess. Show that. The first 3 lines of the poem apply very nicely as follows. Among the many documents hanging in the atelier... Oh, in the atelier itself, okay. Oh, we can see that. Where is the entrance? Should be over here. There should be something about a prism in this room. Don't go where the path leads. Oh. So don't go to the atelier? The prism, okay. Is the prism these 3 rooms or something? Green, violet, red, blue, orange. Actually, looking at the photo that I took of the map, green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange rather. Yeah, those would be the 6 hallways that lie in between and on the edges of the house, of like the 5x9 corridor thing, whatever. And green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange is actually correct. And actually I didn't notice there's like only 1 blue lantern there. Interesting. And then prism would be these 3 rooms. The hallway, the dining room, and the observatory according to the photo that I have here. That's not the starting point, is it? Let's look at the solution again. Among the many documents hanging in the atelier is a poster which says prism. And then this in order, the colors of the hallway lanterns from rank 1 of the Mount Holly blueprints. This suggests that 3 paths will start at rank 1, the prism. Okay, so it's saying rank 1 is the prism. I would be confused by the placement of this word, the prism. And convened somewhere. 3 lines of light, 3 colors to count, together imply that we are looking for 3 paths, each of a single color. Did find that. The antechamber of the Mount Holly blueprint seems a natural destination for these parts, and outside it are 3 lanterns, each a different color, red, orange, and violet. For each of these colors, if we try to find a path from rank 1 to the antechamber, which passes under lanterns of only that color, we find that there is a unique solution for each color, and that solution happens to also pass only through rooms which have a Morajai box with a solution of that same color. I didn't notice that. Interesting. I wasn't taking notes of the colors in the rooms. Why would I? The 2 rooms that boast the red and orange pass... Oh wait, most of the Morajai boxes have single color solutions. The 2 rooms that boast the red and orange pass through, did notice that, each have a 2-color red-orange solution. How fun. The Morajai box in the antechamber conspicuously has the only solution with more than 2 colors, the 4-color solution of red, orange, violet, and black. Fitting, since black has no lantern. Is black the hue unseen? As additional confirmation, the number of rooms visited on each pass is 5 red, 6 orange, and 7 violet, which sum to 18. Okay, that's the sum of 18. I wouldn't have been able to get that. Let me read that again. 3 colors to count a sum of 18. So you're only counting the colors in the rooms? Well, okay then. Sure. At least that line makes sense. But 1 left hidden remains to be seen. So I haven't read that part of the solution, but looking at the photo again, if there's 1 path that remains hidden, 1 that's unseen, I'm not sure what that would be. If it's not the purple, the red, or the orange, could it be blue? But blue doesn't connect with anything, yellow doesn't really connect with anything, and green can't connect with anything, but it feels like, looking at the map, there's something there. No, there's barely any green, it doesn't go to the back. The only things in the far back of the house are like yellow, red, orange, and purple. But there's no path with yellow and no path with green, or blue for that matter. So back to the solution. where was I? Actually walking one of the paths all the way from the entrance to the antechamber yields an exciting result. Okay, never mind. Let's go watch, or go walk the paths. Before I read onwards, I'm glad they use the word exciting. Now I want to do it. Oh no, I barely have any steps though. Well, most of it is hallway, I guess. We can handle hallway. We'll do the red one first. Just gotta make sure we don't get turned around here. Then we actually have to cut through here. Didn't actually think walking through this way would yield anything. Let's see, then all the way until it's purple. Okay. We don't go through there, we go around this way. Gotta be careful here. We actually go right. Okay. And around the corner. Just checking. Go all the way to the end. No, wait. No, that's fine, yeah. Then we go in and around and all the way up. Well, not all the way up. Then through. And then down, and then around. And we're there. Okay, what's the exciting result? Oh my god, it's red now. Well, that's fun. Well, now I have to do the other ones, I guess. I think. Do I have to do all three? I'm not sure I have all the steps to do all three in one day. Luckily, going back, we don't have to really waste any steps. Alright, this would be the start for the orange route, I guess, over here. Orange. I'm gonna try to do this fast. Fast as I can, looking back and forth. And all the way down and around. Oh, wait. No, this isn't right. Is this? Hang on. This is the dining room, yeah? That is the dining room. It seems like the photo that I have doesn't take into account this dead end here. I mean, the orange path still continues, so that's fine. But we have to go around this way. Yeah, and then this way. And through the room. And down. Up until the edge and around. After 2 ranks. Then from here, up and through that room again. The room that has like the 2 color solution, so it counts as both, red and orange. Let's see. Then the left exit and we're there. Okay, it's orange now. But, it's no longer red, so... Oh. Oops. This was not the true pass. I didn't read the red one, damn. Hang on. Do I want to write this down? Just in case. Orange. Guess I could have just taken a photo. This was not the true pass. Could have sworn I tried the door when it was red, but I guess I didn't. Does that reclose? It does, okay. It like reset the color when I cross the line. Okay, let's do the purple pass now, and read that one. And hopefully I don't have to actually trigger the red one. I'll just like look it up on the wiki if I missed it. But we will do the purple, cause... I mean, I guess I already did the red, so I'm fine with looking that one up. I don't know, I'm just setting arbitrary rules for myself. It was purple, right? Yeah. All the way on this side. Oh, crap, that counts as a step. That counts as 2 steps. Annoying. Alright, purple... here. And then... to the edge and around... no, wait. Through. Should I reset that? I guess we'll just try it. We didn't cross any bad colors yet. I'm sure there's some kind of hysteresis that means we don't have to go back and forth. Surely if we like cross over the same color, it doesn't count against us. Like the same lantern. And then up and around, and then through, and out the right. And then through again, because this is like no way out of here. And here. And then over this way. And through again. Would have been a lot of work to write down all of these color locations. Like, write them down with text and everything since I don't have colored markers or whatever. Then right, and then in and around. Should be around this way, and then we're there. Just enough steps to see this last one. Okay, this was also not the true pass. Then I guess we can assume the red one read the same thing. Actually walking one of the paths all the way from the entrance to the antechamber yields an exciting result. The eclipse pictured on the north, or on the locked north door of the antechamber will be glowing in that color, and it will be unlocked. Behind the door is a dead end, a brick wall which has a single memo on it, which reads, "This was not the true pass." The fourth and final line of the poem alludes to a force, hidden something, a pass, a shade. We will soon discover that it refers to the solution of the Morajai riddle, which is the fourth and final pass. We're out of steps. I wasn't really counting, but 1, 2, there's no way we can make it back to the nurse's station. Great. We could have used that, you know? We still could have used that next to the foundation. It was only like, what, 7 steps to reach there? I'm pretty sure there's not enough steps remaining in the day or remaining in my counter to actually like do the rest of this puzzle, or experiment around with part of the solution. This is why I really want the nurse's station. That's going to count as a step if I go there, and then another step to actually enter the atelier. Then another for the secret passage, and then more for the outside, so It just kinda sucks. Damn. I wasted a lot of steps. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. If only we had that lunchbox or something else. Or actually ate dinner. I kinda botched it. I didn't think I'd need all these steps though. Well, this wasn't the last episode. I can't believe it ate this many steps. It's kinda crazy. Well, we'll end our day in the antechamber. Or no, the entrance hall. We only just begun that solution, but at least we got to see that colored moon door, I guess. Which is great. Alright then. Then I guess starting in the next episode, we'll look at the next part of this solution. And in between episodes, I think I'll try to fix my controller a bit better. Maybe next episode is going to be the last. I guess I could have gone on long if I really wanted to. If I actually had the nurse's station in a place where I could have reached it, or actually not to reach it when I was running out of steps today. But I guess that's fine. It just means I end the episode on time. That's probably for the best. So I guess in the next episode we'll try to do the same thing again, but better this time. Get the nurse's station somewhere closer, or at least get a lot of steps through the kitchen or something, just so that we can explore the atelier with all this special pass stuff, without worrying about running out of steps. Hopefully we can make that happen. That would be a good time to take a break.